If you would like to quickly access any documents that you have stored in OneDrive, or if you're looking for a way to copy content from your L drive into OneDrive so you can access these files from outside of the building, there's an app available on your device to let you do this. The app will let you create a sync from OneDrive onto your desktop so that you can quickly access anything that you would like that's stored there. To start this process, you're going to click on the icon on your desktop that says OneDrive. Once you click on the OneDrive icon, you should have a window open up that asks you to now set up your OneDrive account. Go ahead and enter in your username and password. So this would be your @lynbrookschools.org info. You might be prompted to put in a password, but if you have a password saved to your computer, it's going to bypass this step. After you've entered your username and possibly your password, you're going to come up to a series of windows that you can go ahead and click Next through. You might see a window come up that says a OneDrive folder already exists on this PC, but many of you may not. The reason that this is showing up on my computer is because I have already sunk OneDrive. So if this is the first time you're doing it, you won't see this. I'm going to continuously click Next through these little tutorial windows, and I'm going to click Later on the last one. Once the final screen shows up, you can click Open My OneDrive folder. And now you will see that there is a OneDrive folder synced onto when you open up this PC. So if I go back to this PC, you're going to see I have all of my Lynbrook drives here, and I also have my OneDrive folder. If I click on that, these are all of the documents that I have already stored in OneDrive. If you have never really used OneDrive or transferred your files over, you would not see any of this. If you are looking to quickly transfer some of your L drive files over, I would go ahead and move the OneDrive window a little bit over, and you're basically going to go and now open up your L drive. So you'll be working with two screens. The easiest way to go and copy these files over is now to just click and drag and drop them. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom because if I click on this folder and drag it over, it's going to try and copy it into whatever folder it lands on. So to avoid that, I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and I'm going to click and drag and drop, and you can see that it's going to say Copy to OneDrive. Once I've done that, you're going to see that the folder is easily transferred over. Right now, the icon of the arrows is representing that it is syncing. You'll also see that this blue cloud icon is there for a lot of my folders. This means that the folder is connected to the cloud, but it is not stored on my actual computer. It pretty much acts as a placeholder. And the reason that this is a good thing is because it's not taking up actual space on my computer. Any folders or documents that you see this little icon of a person is indicating that that is a shared file. Most of the time you're going to want to see this cloud icon here, meaning that it is in OneDrive and on the cloud and you can access it. If you know that you're going to be working on a file and that you're not going to have internet access, you can go ahead and click on a file and download it to your computer. So if I go into a file and I open it, it changes it to a check mark, and it basically means it's putting a local copy on my desktop. If you need to access this, now you can do that because it is stored locally. After you have finished transferring any content from your L drive over to your OneDrive, if you would like to check to make sure that it actually worked, you can log on to Office 365. You can click on your OneDrive icon and you would start seeing all of your folders in there. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to contact one of us and we can walk you through the steps.